Hi, this is Sangwa from Eason Music and welcome to another episode of EMTV. We have been receiving quite a number of inquiries about how to moisturize your snakeskin on your Erhu. As with our own skin, the snakeskin gets affected by the weather as well, especially in dry countries like Australia. When the snakeskin dries, it will affect the tone of your Erhu. So in this episode, I've invited one of my colleagues, Eason, to share with us what he does to moisturize his Erhu when the skin gets dry. Hello Eason.
Hi Songhua.
Can you tell us how do you know when the snakeskin on your Erhu is dry?
So actually, just like a normal human skin, right? If the snake skin is dry, it will actually look very flaky. So, and also playing and handling wise, it also sounds thinner in nature and the sound actually cracks more often.
Okay, great. So what do you use to moisturize the snakeskin?
Okay, so for me, right, I actually use extra virgin olive oil that you can actually buy at any pharmacy. And for buffing onto the snake skin itself, right, I'll actually use a normal cloth, one that doesn't have any fibers that come off easily. Yeah.
Alright, so please show us how to moisturize the snakeskin properly.
Okay, first, before you actually start doing anything to the snakeskin in particular, right, let's remember that we have to remove all of our accessories on the Erhu first, because I'm very sure you won't want to get olive oil on your bowl or on your bridge or onto the dampener, because it will actually linger on these accessories and it can have other impacts on the snakeskin in the future, which I'm sure you'll all not want. So as you can see now, I'm actually removing the outer string of this. Actually it's a zhonghu, it's not an Erhu. We are removing the outer string of the zhonghu first. You can actually do it in any way that you're comfortable with, but since we are removing everything, so yeah, I'll remove the white sand first. When the white sand is out, you can see that the bowl itself is out also. Next, let us remove the nail. So as we are removing, please make sure that, as you can see, your accessories may start flying off already. So actually do take note of where they go to, because or else it will just be a very wild goose chase afterwards when you try and locate where your accessories have actually flown to. Okay, so there you have it. You have all your accessories out, and then just place it in a corner that where you can locate later for users again. Okay, so next we are going to proceed with putting the olive oil on the snakeskin. So this is the olive oil that I'm actually using, extra virgin olive oil that I bought from a pharmacy. So what we are going to do is that locate your cloth, and then afterwards put a little bit of olive oil onto your cloth. Not too much, mind you, you're not going to cook your oil, you're not going to cook your snakeskin, right? So when we actually brush the snakeskin, right, we actually do so in the direction of the scales, not the other way around, because let's say if you are using too much force, right, you may actually tear up some of the scales, and the fibers in the cloths, especially look at this sort of cloth, it has maybe a bit more fibers on it, so you may actually get caught within the crevices of the snakeskin as well. So just apply a very thin layer, very thin coating of oil. There's no such thing as too little oil actually, because afterwards, actually it's better to have too little oil, because you can always just apply a bit more oil afterwards, whereas if you have too much oil, it may have actually seeped into the snakeskin by the time you are done with it. Okay, so now you can see that the snakeskin actually has this very healthy looking glow on it from the olive oil. So what you're going to do is that you're just going to let it sit there for maybe a few hours or so. So for me, I usually do it at night, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll actually start to brush off the excess oil that remains on the snakeskin. Then after you brush it off, you'll still have that shine on it that you associate with healthy looking skin, and you can see that it's not dry anymore. And then afterwards, you can finally start putting back all of your accessories. And there you have it. You have an Erhu that not only looks much nicer, but it also sounds much more healthier as well.
Okay, I hope that was useful for you guys. So remember 3 things when you're moisturizing your Erhu. Number 1, you use extra virgin olive oil. Number 2, you buff it in the direction of the scales. And number 3, you leave it overnight. That's all folks. See you next time.